Right, let's go to Nathan, who's a Spurs fan. All right, Nath?
Nath,
Hello, how you
even?
doing?
All right, Nath.
All right, Nath. What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about Spurs tomorrow night, live on talkSPORT against Man City when we turn them over?
Well, no, what I originally rang for was leaving early for the football.
Yeah. Go on in.
We was Newcastle away, and it was 2-0 after 6 minutes, and then I think it was 3-0 after 10, and we walked out.
I remember that game.
When was this? What game was this?
Yeah.
When was this?
Yeah, it was
last season, wasn't it?
Yeah, I remember that.
Pretty sure it was last season. We was 5-0 down at half time away at Newcastle.
Yeah, remember it. I mean, that's a long way to go, Nath. All the way up to even getting down from the stand. It's just like it's going to take you 20 minutes.
This is what I was going to say. We went up the night before, had a nice night out.
Where'd you go in Newcastle?
Just around central Newcastle.
Yeah. Whereabouts?
I can't remember. Is it called the Gateshead Centre or something?
Right.
Yeah.
So were you nursing a bit of a head?
A little bit, yes.
Right. Okay.
So you didn't want to be there anyway.
Football, got up, had a few shandies just to get over
a few liveners.
Yeah.
Take the edge off it.
Walked up about 30 flights of stairs to watch us get 10 free goals put past us in 10 minutes.
And turned around and walked straight back.
Yeah, and went straight back to the pub.
It's a long old trek, that, isn't it?
God.
Yeah, that away end, I remember playing there. Honestly, you can't see
It's the clouds.
Like, you literally can't see your own fans. They're mile away.
Imagine climbing all those steps with a nurse in a head, right? 3-0 down after like 20 minutes, and all of a sudden you think, I've got to climb.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
20. It was 10.
And so you left instantly.
After the second goal, I said to my mate, I said, I'm going. And he was like, no, wait, if it gets to 3, we'll leave. And then, lo and behold, 4 minutes later, it was 3-0. And when I looked at him, he looked at me and said, yeah, sod this, let's go.
Okay. And so you went to the pub? What? Because it was on telly, that game, so I'm guessing you went to the pub and watched it on telly.
Yeah, no, we was in a pub right outside the grounds, which was a Newcastle pub. They let us in there. They was being quite friendly, to be fair.
Yeah,
and we could just hear them celebrating every goal. And I was just like, oh, my God, I'm so glad we left.
Yeah, that was a bad night.
It was horrible.
Bad night.
No, it wasn't fun.
Got no more of that no more, mate. Not with Ange in charge.
Nah.
We're flying now.
Don't sound too confident then, Nate. What's going to happen tomorrow night?
Mate, come on, mate.
We're winning, but my head's, yeah.
Mate, we're their bogey team. They struggle against us. They ain't scored.
That's what we say. Talk about bogey teams. We are their bogey team. They don't like playing us.
They hate playing us. Pep hates it. Got their number.
Let me get this straight. They haven't scored at the new stadium.
No.
That's insane.
No.
Yeah. They've lost every game.
That is insane, isn't it?
They're not built for it. They're not cut out for it like us.
Didn't they miss a penalty one year as well?
Mate, they've had 84 shots against us at the new stadium.
Mate,
and not scored one.
That can't carry on, Jay. That cannot continue, mate. You can't. So this is in 5 games, 84 shots.
Yeah.
And then, mate, that's not. No, you're getting back tomorrow.
We're not getting back.
That's getting turned around
against us,
mate.
We are cursed.
Jay, just literally by the numbers, that has got to change. That can't carry on.
They can't get a result,
mate. It's changing.
Changing
tomorrow, mate. I didn't know that.
Going to Wembley.
84 shots, no goals.
Spurs are on their way to Wembley. Tottenham's gonna do it again.
Again.
They can't stop us, the boys from Tottenham, the boys from White Hart Lane. Hey! No?
I'd be embarrassed if I was you.
Right, let's go to John, who's a West Ham fan. All right, John?
John boy.
Evening, boys. How are we doing?
I'm all right, Johnny. How are you?
Yeah, all good. Getting a bit soggy, walking the dog.
You're getting soggy?
Why are you getting soggy?
What are you up to, you filthy pig?
Walking the dog, Jason.
Okay, sorry. That was a euphemism there, walking the dog. John, before you move on to your point, would you say that West Ham are coming a little bit of a bogey team for Chelsea?
I couldn't be happy that we are.
Yeah, and it feels like it from where I'm sitting. It feels like it.
It's the result that means that much more when it happens. Obviously, love beating Spurs, love beating like your big teams when we do, but when we get a result over Chelsea, it makes the season.
Yeah, well, it seems that happens every single season at the minute, especially at your place.
I'll take it.
Move on.
Go on, you want to talk about leaving early, John?
Do indeed. So my first ever game at Upton Park, I was 8 years old. Last day of the season in 92-93. We've got to beat Cambridge United to go up to the Premier League. I couldn't see a thing, so I asked my man if we could go after about 20 minutes.
Right.
What do you mean you couldn't see a thing?
Could not see a thing. No, we were in the North Bank at the time, before it was all developed, I think. couldn't see a thing. There were like just fat blokes in front of me. Couldn't see what was going on.
Blokes.
It's no way to talk about your dad.
And it was, yeah. And couldn't see any of the goals until the season video came out like 6 months later.
Oh, John. How old were you, say?
8 years old.
It's bad. Do you even remember that? Yeah, I guess you would, wouldn't you?
I think I remember getting off the tube at Upton Park and being quite scared at the time. Didn't really know what was going on. Obviously knew I was going to see a football game.
Yeah.
Just felt like, really remember feeling, quite scared for all of it. I was being surrounded by blokes just effing and jeffing. I hadn't heard language like that before.
No. Now you're one of those blokes, aren't you? Be mindful of when there's a little 8-year-old behind you, a little 8-year-old Johnny. Just look over and think, I was that little boy once.
Yeah.
I'll keep an eye out for him. I'll just tone the language down if I see a little child bawling his eyes out.
Yeah. All right, John, thanks for your call. Let's go to Chef Alex. He's a Man United fan. All right, Alex.
All right, yeah, very well, thank you.
How are you, Chef? You phoning us up about some haggis?
Yeah, well, I've just served
Yes, Chef.
haggis.
Yes, Chef.
With a Burns night supper.
Tell me more, Chef.
And it was great. We had 80 people, not the dry January, all drinking whiskey and wine.
Mm-hmm.
We had the piper piping in the haggis, which I paraded around the room because I speak with the English accent, but I'm a Scot, the name like Alex.
Right.
And supporting Man United with Sir Alex.
Okay.
So, it was a great evening. And haggis is the sheep's pluck. So it's all minced up with pinhead barley, Scotch oats, and it's amazing.
Doesn't sound the healthiest thing in the world.
Yeah, but this time of the year, you need to carry some extra fat.
Some blubber.
That's been my excuse for 5 years.
Yeah. You need to carry some extra this time of the year. Keep this cold, wet wind.
And traditionally, Chef, what do you have with it? Must be some tatties involved, surely.
Oh, yeah. Mashed potato and neeps. Neeps are what we would call Swede.
Leeks or Swede?
Yeah, neeps are Swede. Yeah.
So what leeks?
Leeks.
So
Actually, there's a famous soup in Scotland called the Cullen Skink, which is a soup made with leeks, potato and haddock. But we wanted to posh it up a bit, so we served a Cullen Skink souffle. So I'm famous for my souffles, and so I twisted my souffle to be a Scottish version.
Right, have you got your own place, have you?
I'm the chef patron. I used to have my own place. I had a Michelin star for 15 years.
You had a Michelin star?
Yeah, for 15 years. And
wow.
to tell you who my partner was,
go on.
There's even more. My partner in my restaurant for the last 10 years when I had a Michelin star was a guy called Jim Ratcliffe.
Yeah, right. Sir Jim to you.
Jim. Yeah, Sir Jim. No, to me, it's Jim. And Jim and I had 2 hotels in the New Forest and a hotel in Courchevel.
What happened to it all then?
Jim's still got it. I cashed in my shares and took in early retirement.
Did you?
And now just do restaurants again.
Oh, good for you. Where's your restaurant? Where can we go? Go on, give him a plug.
Any danger you can get us out to Courchevel? Bit of skiing or?
Courchevel, I'm not so easy at. But you want to come to my restaurant, The Jetty in Ocean Village, Southampton. If ever you're down to see Southampton,
I've been there.
Have you?
Yeah, I have. I'm sure I've been there.
Enjoy?
No, I'm only joking. I'm pretty sure I've been there.
I think I've heard of it.
I was praying that Eastleigh did the job on Newport, because then Man United would have stayed with us at the hotel
Wow.
where my restaurant is in Southampton.
And you got your haggis out that night, didn't you?
They won't have haggis. Guys, you should see the diets you've got to cook for those guys.
Yeah, I bet. I bet.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
All right, well, we'll be coming down, mate.
Cheers, Chef.
Yeah, thanks, Chef.
Can you be our resident chef, Alex?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I love talking food and football.
Okay,
you've come to the right place then.
Come to the right show.
We'll be getting him on whenever we've got some food questions.
Damn right. I mean, we love talking about food. Love talking about football.
Honestly, you with your food today. Honestly.
Tonight, can I bore bit wad?
No. Do you
I
have
made
to
myself a salad and this was tonight. Honestly. It was absolute stellar.
No, it looked a mess.
Oh, mate, the tuna, the boiled egg, olives.
Like, I don't know if other people do this at work, but he brings in like a packed lunch, and he just sits there and.
Yeah, but I bring it in separate containers.
And he brings in he's got like 4 different containers.
I bring in my own pepper. It's a la carte. As best you get that a la carte.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, it's so good,
like,
mate.
just eat it. We got a canteen.
No,
here. It's brilliant.
No, you don't know what goes in that. You know what's cooking. You ain't got Chef Alex there, have you?
Well, the canteen looks very good to me down on 14. I eat there every night. It's lovely. Never had an issue. You eating it?
Mate, I'm bringing prawns, tuna
do the
tonight.
team meeting.
Oh, it's beautiful, mate. Beautiful.
Yeah, ridiculous.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.